For this peanut and sesame sweet, the ingredients that we need are jaggery and sugar. Those who prefer jaggery can completely make this sweet in jaggery, but I wanted it to be a mix of both sugar and jaggery. Or if you don't want jaggery, you can add whole sugar to it instead of jaggery. That's up to you. And the sesame powder, that is, I have dry roasted the sesame seeds and then I have grinded it into powder, put half a cup. And then the peanut powder, that is, this is coarsely grinded. I have dry roasted the peanuts and I have coarsely grinded it along with its skin. If you don't want its skin, you can just peel it off. So let's get started. Okay. Now place the pan and I have poured in 2 glasses of water, and now we will add the jaggery and wait till it dissolves. I'm just if you want, you can grate the jaggery and add, or you can just add it this way. Dissolved now. Based on how sweet the jaggery is, the amount would how much jaggery you should add would vary. And based on the sweetness of the jaggery, the sugar that you add also would vary. So adjust it according to the sweetness you prefer. Now the jaggery is completely dissolved. We'll be adding sugar. I'll be adding about 3 tablespoons of sugar. And now I'll just mix it until the sugar dissolves. Now the sugar is dissolved, and now we'll wait until the whole syrup comes to one string consistency. That is when you just touch the water and then spread it like this. It should give you one string. It needs to boil a little more. And I would like to say this is a very less calorie sweet, and it contains a lot of proteins, iron, because you are adding sesame seeds and jaggery and peanut and very less of sugar. As you see, the jaggery and both the sugar both have melted, and then you see here a froth like formation. This is the impurity, and if you want to get the whole impurity out of it, just add a few drops of milk and they will surface immediately, or else you need to wait for some time, and then we need to remove all these impurities. You can use another spoon and just remove the impurities. One string consistency means it should form a string like this. Now we'll add the peanuts or the groundnut that we had powdered, coarsely grinded I mean, and then we will add the sesame powder, and now mix it with the rest of the mixture. Give it a nice stir. Now if you see, it's leaving the sides quite easily, and now we are ready to spread it. Another way to check if it is ready to make pieces is just take a spoonful of a mixture and put it on a plate and see if after it cools down if you're able to cut it or not. In case you're not able to cut it, then you need to stir it for some more time to get the right consistency. Now I have put the whole mixture onto the butter paper, and now I'll roll it using the rolling pin to get the thickness that I desire. Now roll it with the rolling pin. All the sides. Now we'll allow it to cool down, and then we will cut it into pieces. You can as well decorate it by placing the cashews on it, which I'll be showing in just few minutes. Now I've decorated it with the cashew pieces. You can either use cashews or almonds or an assorted mixture of the nuts you want. And even while making the sweet, you can use either peanuts or almonds with the same process, that is dry roast and powder them. And after decorating it, I just want to roll it with the rolling pin to make sure that they don't fall out when I cut them. Just press them with a rolling pin so that they are just in place. And you need to do this when it is hot, because only then the cashews will be able to go in and sit properly inside the pieces. And I've cut them into pieces. After they have cooled down, you can cut it into the size that you wish, like diamond shape, straight, any shape you want, even circles. So please do let me know if you like my video. Please leave your comments and do subscribe to my channel. See you again with a new video. Bye bye.